Baby, we're in love with it. You can buy a couple ornaments. Just be sure to read the warning kids, 'cause pretty soon you'll be bored of it. Ha ha, sexual. Hey girl, if you wanna feel sexual, you can always call up a professional. They stick pins in you like a vegetable. Ha ha, kids forever, kids forever. Baby, soft skin turns into leather. Kids forever, kids forever. Even if our face don't stay together. Kids forever, kids forever. Baby, soft skin turns into leather. Don't be dramatic, it's only some plastic. No one will love you if you're unattractive. Oh, Mrs. Potato Head, tell me, is it true that pain is beauty? Does a new face come with a warranty? Will a pretty face make it better? Oh, Mr. Potato Head, tell me, how did you afford a surgery? Do you swear you'll stay forever, even if your face don't stay together? Even if your face don't stay together. Oh, Mrs. Potato Head, tell me, is it true that pain is beauty? Does a new face come with a warranty? Will a pretty face make it better? Oh, Mr. Potato Head, tell me, how did you afford a surgery? Do you swear you'll stay forever, even if your face don't stay together?
So I'm almost done my live. I used, or my NYX full face, I used the NYX liquid suit, I think that's what it's called. It's way too red, I think. Yeah, I gotta get it open. After being in front of lights for so long, I can't see hardly anything, so we'll see if I can read what this is. But it's darker, and I'm hoping it'll make my lip kind of come together with the look a little better, because this is just like, I don't know, it's too much for me. It's almost orangey looking in the camera. I wanted more of a maroon, brownish color. Okay, so this is Simply Red. I don't know, it's some kind of a pencil. Let's just pray it changes the color. Still looks red to me. It's a little darker. A little bit. Not much. I have a ton of other things I could use, but they're not NYX, so I think we're stuck with a red lip. Which I'm okay with red lip. I was just kind of hoping for more of a, you know, like maroon, brownish. I'm hoping that it'll change to the color of the stick. See the color of the stick? The stick is like brownish, dark, not bright red. It's not changing. So, there we go. And the only other thing I could do, get creative, because this is a NYX face. I hate to open another one. But I'm going to, because I don't like the lip. So this is a NYX Lingerie, lip lingerie. We're gonna put it on top of this one and see what happens. We're on lip number 3. I probably should have just went with this one. But this is more Christmas, not hippy dippy. Okay, so this is in the shade 12. I don't know. Okay, let's go over top and see what happens. I might have to wipe off the red, because it's just so red that nothing's changing it. Even this. Oh, if I go really thick, okay. Change it a little bit, maybe? I don't know. Still looking red to me. It's a little darker. I don't have to do. I don't want to wipe it all off. And it does go with the dress, I suppose. It's funny, if you look in this mirror, it looks different than in this mirror. I was thinking about adding some lip liner to make it a little darker. This is NYX, and I don't want to use anything but NYX. But it's pretty. That light in there, so you can see. Ta-da! Full face NYX. Woo! Check plus. I'm going to now take my NYX Dewy finishing spray and shake, because I learned my lesson the hard way with Melanie. Shake just to be safe. I'm going to spray a ton on my face and hope I wake up like this tomorrow, because I'm not just going to go through the day with this makeup. I'm going to go to bed in this makeup. Yay. Now that I look beautiful, I get to go to bed. It keeps getting on my teeth though. Don't want any right on my lips. I'm ready to spray. I'm not really happy with the lip color, but it's gonna have to do. I put 3 different lip colors on and it's still bright red, so thank you very much. Full face NYX, ready to spray with the dewy finish. Here we go. And I do lives in the morning, so I don't just go through the day in my makeup and show you. I go to bed, wake up, and show you the clown face in the morning, just in case you're new. Because I have to take the kids to school in the morning. I need a whole bunch of this though, or else your whole life will be ruined. Like, soak your face until it's drenched and the whole bottle is gone. Literally. face is wet, it will dry. And then it will be post pics. I know I'm always so tired by the time I'm done. I need to take a picture though, you're right. Thank you for hanging out and being patient with me. This was a pain in the butt. Yesterday I couldn't go live because my charger died and I went to Martinez at midnight. I mean, I went through over 24 hours of trying to do this live and still ended up doing it in the middle of the night, and all of my people are asleep. But I will probably delete all these lives because I'll edit a tutorial and put it up on YouTube for you guys to watch a full face. And hopefully you'll subscribe to my channel and support me and follow me on Instagram. Do you guys already follow me? Or did you just accidentally like stumble across me in the middle of the night? Thank you. Alright, well I guess I'll let you guys go. Oh, okay, so we started with Evian spray. Okay, so it's supposed to moisturize, refreshen, and retone. It's supposed to like freshen up your makeup and your skin tone and like do all this amazing stuff that really pure fancy water does. So it says on the bottle that it refreshes your makeup and it kind of works as a setting spray. So let's see if I can spray this on my face without it just drying my face. A little scary, huh? What? This, I use this for makeup spray. This is supposedly something that you can use for makeup spray, kind of like as a refresher. So this would be your setting spray, and this is like freshen up, like, you know, throughout the day, like a spritz. I've added it to my makeup routine, but I haven't used it. It says you can use it after you've applied your makeup and it won't mess it up. So that's what we're going to, now I'm not going to go nuts like I did with the setting spray. I'm going to do a real nice spritz, like a very subtle one. But I like the way it makes my skin feel. It feels, after I spray, it feels, you know, fresh and new and kind of like, you know, refreshed. And when your face is covered with makeup, you do your setting spray and it sets it. But then like throughout the day, you can use this to kind of just freshen it up, you know, so it doesn't get cakey or weird or lay funny on your face. So that's what this is for. And I like that it comes in a big bottle because these are so tiny and I have to use like a whole bottle for one look. Not a whole bottle, but you know what I mean. I use a lot because it takes a lot. You have to use a lot for it to work. This, I'm not going to depend on it to keep my makeup in place. I'm just going to use it to make my face look even prettier than it already does. But it sprays a little different than that one, so I'm going to go further away. And then we will, that was a lot, check, make sure the makeup's not running. See, it looks good. Feels so good, I want to do it again. It just feels good. And see, it looks pretty too. So like if you have powder or something on your face, it just kind of like sits everything perfectly. You know what I mean? Like, it refreshes. Ah! Refreshes and retones. So, like, this is my go-to setting spray, and I've added this as like a go-to throughout the day. Like, because I don't want to set my face a million times over. So if I feel like I'm getting weird, I use this. But I have never used it with full face makeup. Like right after. No, I've used it with makeup on. I've just never used it right after I applied my makeup. And I wanted to make sure that it did what it said it was going to do, which was not mess up my makeup. And it didn't. So we're good. Yeah, it is like the bottled water. It's purified. It's basically just like really pure water that's really good for your skin. It tells you exactly what it does for your skin and your makeup. It's basically just a really pure way to freshen your skin. It's that simple. I like the way it feels on my face. That's all that matters to me. And the way it makes my face look. So that's all I'm worried about. Anyway, thanks for hanging out and talking to me. I need to get my glasses because I can't see your name. Oh, Louisa. Louisa. I think I was talking to you earlier. Oh, nice to know. It's always nice to know new beauty products that you can add to your, routine. Because if I'm out and my makeup's starting to look like crap, I want to know what I need to have to grab. Because, like, I have 4 kids, so I'm going to apply my makeup one time, and I expect it to stay on all day. And if that means that I have to buy a little bottle of setting spray and some refresher, I'm okay with that because then my makeup will stay. You know what I mean? I don't want to fix anything up, ever. So that's my goal. So I keep finding little add-ons. And so far, with this, so good. I've been using it for 2 weeks. But like I said, every time I did my makeup, I forgot to use it like right after. And I was a little bit nervous, obviously, because it could have made all my makeup run, but nothing is running. So, obviously, if it was just water, you would think my makeup would have just ran all over my face because I just soaked it. So, it must be a little different than just water. But it's the same brand as the water. Yes, you're right. Hi. Thank you, Becca. I'm done. I did it. The only thing I'm not satisfied with is the lip color, but who cares? I think it turned out really good. And you missed it. I used this for the first time after my makeup. So I used this first because I'm obsessed with this. And then after I set it, because this is supposed to, it's like a really pure, it's supposed to be a really pure way to moisturize, refresh, and retone your face. And you can use it like when you don't have makeup on, when you do have makeup on, anytime you feel like yuck, And it works for oily skin, it works for dry skin, it works for all skin types. And it says that you can apply it like a setting spray. What I mean by that is like, okay, so if you have powder on your face or you're starting to look cakey throughout the day, spray this and it just kind of like freshens and tones your face. It just kind of puts things back into place. When I use setting spray, I do my makeup, I use my setting spray, one and done. I don't use my setting spray again later in the day. Do you know what I mean? So I think this is cool because it's kind of like something you can use throughout the day as like a fixer-upper. Like a, if something's starting to look cakey or weird, or if your skin's starting to look patchy or oily, this is supposed to do the job. And so I'm trying it out. I had it for about 2 weeks. I was just telling the girl that was on here before. And I've used it a bunch, and I love the way it feels. Watch. I'm going to show you. My makeup won't run. It feels so good. And I like how big it is, because you know how I go crazy. I just don't stop. But I like the way it makes my skin feel. It dries quick. But there was something else I was going to say. But it's so big. Like, in comparison, I go through this, like, and, you know, I use, like, a half a bottle every time this doesn't need as much. It's just, and it just makes your skin feel good and refreshes your makeup, you know? Like, I look prettier now than I did before I sprayed. You know what I mean? So, I'm going to put it in my purse. Because my ultimate goal is to do my makeup 1 time a day and not have any fix-ups. That's how tired I am. Fix-ups. So I want to do my makeup, and this setting spray is so good that I've noticed if I don't have it, you know, I get makeup all over my teeth, my face runs, it's a mess. But if I have it, I don't get makeup on my teeth, everything stays where it's supposed to stay, but throughout the day, my face does not, you know, it gets to the point where it's not looking perfect anymore, and this is more like a spritz, where it's just kind of like, you know, puts things back into place a little bit. Nothing like the NYX setting spray, it's just a refresher, you know, gives your skin some hydration. So, that's all I know. Anyway, even though it's the middle of the night and I'm sleep talking, I could apparently talk to you all night, because who makes it? Evian, which is the same brand as a water company. So, Harley, you know I've been having a hard time with my eyes, especially with the bright lights. I read it earlier with my glasses, and then he read it to me again before I went on, because I wanted to explain it to you guys well, but I can't see the fine print. But it explains exactly what, basically it's just a really pure way of toning and refreshing your skin. It's like a natural way versus chemicals and all the, you know, it's a more natural way of refreshing and retoning your skin and fixing your face throughout the day. And I'm cool with that. On the internet. Everything on the internet. But they probably sell them everywhere. I just never have time to leave the house. Ever. I got really lucky tonight. The only reason I went to CVS was because Harley was home. But they have it on Amazon. They have it at Walmart. They've got it everywhere. You can find it anywhere. Just type it in Google if you're interested in it. I like it. I just like the way it makes my face feel. I love spraying things on my face. I mean, I love makeup and spraying things on my face, so I'll spray it on my face all night. Just because it feels good. But I'm amazed. I thought for sure, I was really worried when it said that you could spray after makeup. I was like, yeah, right. Because it's Evian, which reminds me of water. But it didn't move my makeup. So, I guess it's telling the truth. Alright. Thanks for hanging out with me, Becca, again. The long haul. Always. Face hydration, which is so important for me because I have really dry skin. But what I think is amazing about it is it says that it works for oily skin too. So oil and water don't mix. So if your skin's getting oily and you use the, you know, the Evian, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, you know, it takes away the oil. And if your skin's getting dry, it's supposed to do the same thing, reverse the effect either way. Oil and water don't mix. If your skin's starting to get dry and patchy, it'll clear that up too. You know what I mean? And it also says something along the lines like like if powder, if you put powder on your face, it kind of helps blend the powder in your face. It kind of just makes the makeup become one with your face, which is what setting spray does. Same difference. But it's not setting spray. It's just more of a freshen upper. A fresher, it's like buying hand sanitizer, but for your face. A fresher upper. Awesome sauce. It gets to the point where I don't know what I'm talking about anymore, and that's when I need to stop talking. And if I don't get off here soon, I'm going to forget to take a picture. I get loopy at night. I mean, I think we all do if we go for, way too long without sleeping. So, good night. Can you believe I have to go to sleep looking so pretty? I hate doing my makeup at night. Now I get to go shove this into a pillow. But at least I get to wake up and then show you how funny I look in the morning. I don't know why I do that. Every morning I put the camera in front of my face. Alright, guys. But it shows you how well the setting spray works while you sleep. Other people are like, well, let me go, 3 hours into my day and show you how my makeup looks. I'm like, let me go sleep on my face with my glasses on. Half sitting up, drooling on myself. And then I'll show you what my makeup looks like, after sleeping face first into my pillow. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I'm crazy. I'm not really crazy, but I feel crazy sometimes because I don't do things the way other people do it. I do the opposite. But it is what it is. I'm a mom of 4 and I'm doing the best I can. Alright, guys. I'm feeling woozy. So I'm going to take a picture and try to find my bed. The last time I made a video, I said, I'm going to stop sleep talking and start sleepwalking. And that's how I feel. I'm going to stop sleep talking so I can start sleepwalking my way to the bed. But I am really impressed about the NYX face. I didn't think it was going to turn out pretty. No, I knew I could make it. I knew I could make it pretty, but I didn't think it would be this pretty. So, all right, I love you. Good night.
Sexual. Hey girl, if you wanna feel sexual, you can always call up a professional. They stick pins in you like a vegetable. Kids forever, kids forever. Baby soft skin turns into leather. Kids forever, kids forever. Even if her face don't stay together.